Pass the damn salt. Chapter 39. She loses her job. Rachel and Riley. Part 13. Riley, I don't need you angry right now. Angry is scary, and I don't want scary, said Rachel. Oh, okay, but to throw you out like that on a freaking Tuesday. Everyone knows you dropped the hammer on Friday or maybe a Monday, but on a freaking Tuesday? Okay, tell me what happened, said Riley. Well, Robin called me in this morning right after the partners meeting, and she told me that while I was indeed a valued member of the legal support team, my services were no longer required at the esteemed law offices of our lords and masters, and in keeping with company policy, I was to be escorted from the building forthwith, and my personal belongings would be messaged to my home within 48 hours. So then I had to tell her that I am living with you, and then she raised her eyebrows and she said she was sure with my talent and skills I would have no problems finding a new job, since I always seemed to land on my feet anyways, and they made me sign a non-disclosure agreement about my work there. So I came here and I took Patches for a walk, and now I am here, said Rachel. Those goddamn bastards. What ungrateful idiots, said Riley. And so here I am. I know I just moved in, and I am pretty sure this is not what you signed up for. And so said Rachel. What do you mean, Rach, said Riley. I mean, I would understand if now that I don't have a job, you wouldn't want me here, said Rachel. Okay, well, enough of that, Rachel Ann. First of all, with your talents, I am sure you will have no trouble finding something else. Second, no one here is kicking you out now or for a very long time. You have a place here with me. Now come here. Embrace and tears, said Riley. Oh God, you must think I am a terrible wimp, said Rachel. I think you are a wonderful, sweet, talented, intelligent woman who has been sucker punched in the stomach by a bunch of stupid, ignorant, blood-sucking, suit-wearing sons of bitches, he said in a totally non-angry and fear-inducing way. It is just a simple fact, said Riley. Yeah, said Rachel. So they escorted you out of the building. How did they do that? I mean, what was it like? Were they worried that someone would make off with a handful of Post-its? Said Riley. Well, if that was it, I got the last laugh. I had one of those really nice gel pens in my purse, said Riley. What? They didn't strip search you? No. They assured me they wanted the process to go as nicely and with as much dignity as possible while being dragged and tossed out on our asses in front of our friends and co-workers, said Rachel. Laughter. On the plus side, they certainly made it easier to say goodbye, said Riley. Well, as nicely as could be done, congruent with the interest of the firm, soon there was a bunch of us out on the sidewalk. Iris, Margaret, Gloria, Jennifer the bitch, Penny, and Gretchen, said Rachel. They fired Gretchen? Hadn't she been there like forever? Said Riley. Oh yes, said Rachel. So who is going to do all the work? Said Riley. Well, that's part of the problem, of course. There is a lot less work since we lost all those cases, and we haven't had much work coming in, and they are convinced that a few more Westlaw subscriptions will more than make up for our work. That and the Korean Research Service, of course, said Rachel. So they fire all the worker bees and keep everyone on top unscathed, said Riley. Pretty much. The separation package looks okay, and I will go down to unemployment tomorrow, said Rachel. Have you called Ron? Said Riley. No, not yet. I'm afraid that if I talk to him, I will just go all to pieces and look like a complete idiot again, said Rachel. Well, you know everything is going to be okay, right? Said Riley. Yeah, I know, but Riley, this is not some crappy nothing job. I wanted this one, and I really tried to make it work. And I thought it was working, said Rachel. Oh, I know, sweetie, said Riley. And my dad knows people who work there, and they know him. Christ, I was there 15 years. After 15 years, I need more than another nothing crap job, and I'm not the bright young thing anymore, full of potential. I am the going on middle-aged failure that needs a real job that has a fucking health plan. Goddamn Republicans, said Rachel. Well, amen to that last point, but hey, you are still a bright thing only now you have the experience to go along with the brightness. Baby, that place was making you less and less of what makes you special each and every day you went in there. Rachel, you have got to remember that right now is as bad as it gets, said Riley. Really? Said Rachel. Really? And it is only going to get better from here on out. Imagine, no, he said, she said in public, and then she said in private. Not having to deal with that alone has got to add years to your life. Honestly, Rach, imagine not having to endure another Carmen temper tantrum, said Riley. God, she is such a bitch. You want to know what she dared to do last Friday? Said Rachel. No, I don't want to know anything at all about what happened at that place. And now you don't need to carry that crap around with you at all. No more Carmen rants. No more Robinsons. It's all in the past. Listen, maybe this is a good time to leave that place. It certainly is not going to get any better there now, said Riley. It certainly doesn't feel like a good time, said Rachel. Listen, I don't know when the place turned so toxic, but it certainly has become that way for you. Every day you were there, you were just a mindless cog, said Riley. And today they replaced the cog with one from Korea, said Rachel. And good luck to them with that. But the point is that you are not some mass-produced drone. You have special and unique skills. But working there has making you think that is all you are, and so that was the danger of you becoming just a cog. Now you can step back and figure out the place where you really can flourish, said Riley. Okay, so now you are saying that they laid me off for my own good. Laughter, said Rachel. No, they did it because they are legal slime bastards of the lowest order. I say again without anger, who will roast in the hottest regions of hell, who didn't know a bright, dedicated, intellectual employee if they saw one every day in the second cubicle from the hallway every day, which they did, said Riley. Yeah, but it's just not fair. I mean, they keep Carmen, who doesn't do a bit of work, and what she does do, she really completely fucks up. And Gretchen, who is really a good worker, who will have a hell of a time finding new work at her age, she gets shown to the door, said Rachel. Yes, and it just shows how They are going to be screwed without you and Gretchen. Let us take a moment and enjoy the sensation. Now listen, I know you are hurting right now, and I know I cannot make that hurt of what they did to you go away, but what I can say is that we will pull through this together, and soon you will be better off than you are today, and even much better off than you were yesterday, said Riley. You start singing any song from Annie. You are a dead man, Riley. Really, said Rachel. Sometimes you have to be cruel to be kind. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet you're, said Riley. Patches, come here and be a good dog and rip Daddy's throat out now, said Rachel. Okay, I guess that is too cruel. Okay, I know that I am not supposed to jump in and try and solve everything for you and let you have your time for your emotions and all that, said Riley. Did you come up with this tremendous insight all on your own? He, the muse of Annie, said Rachel. Hell no, it was from this magazine at the dentist's office. It was several years old, and the recession it talked about was a few recessions ago, and a couple of pages were ripped out, but I think I got the gist of it anyways. Oh, by the way, I am supposed to allow you to go through a cleaning frenzy, said Riley. Me clean now? Like hell I will, said Rachel. No, really, it is supposed to give you a sense of control over something, said Riley. To clean? Said Rachel. Yeah, so the Windex is under the sink, said Riley. Dream on, Riley, said Rachel. Well, I'm just saying, if you need to therapy clean, the filters in the heating system need to be looked at. So be my guest. Now, what was I saying? Said Riley. Unemployment insights, said Rachel. Oh yeah, this could actually turn out to be a great opportunity to take your severance dollars together with unemployment plus the bounty of yours truly and figure out what works for you. Come up with a plan to get there and then go out there and do it, said Riley. Did the article in the dentist's office mention the 3 months of eating gallons of ice cream while watching TV in my pajamas 24/7 before I re-emerge with this life-affirming plan? Said Rachel. Cleaning frenzy, yes. Ice cream binge eating? No. They must have been on one of the pages that were ripped out, said Riley. Well, for me, the ice cream binge currently ranks a lot higher than any cleaning frenzy, said Rachel. Of course, you are pretty sexy in your PJs. How about those yellow ones with the jungle scenes? Meow, said Riley. You pervert, said Rachel. Or 3 months of you all covered in cotton farm animals, said Riley. Now don't you try and make me laugh, Mr. Riley Jackson Johnson. And those pink fuzzy slippers, oh my God, 3 months of you in cotton farm animals and pink fuzzy slippers, said Riley. Hey, pervert boy, I am grieving my loss here, said Rachel. Oh, you do that. Me, I am imagining you in the jungle PJs with pink fuzzy slippers for 3 months. Me, Tarzan. You, Rachel. Much better than a cleaning frenzy. Although I was hoping that someone would take care of the heater filters, said Riley. I am imagining pink fuzzy slippers interacting with your backside in an oddly intimate manner right now, word boy, said Rachel. Crap. Yes, sensitive and serious. Downshift. Got it. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Put, put, put. Hey, I know. I love you. Take as long as you want for this emotional stuff, and then come out and hit the ground running and show the world how truly wonderful you are, said Riley. All the time I need, said Rachel. Well, if by all the time you need we agree on, say, 45 minutes, said Riley. Riley, said Rachel. Well, hey, you had an almost complete afternoon already to mope. A Tuesday, said Riley. Riley Jackson Johnson, said Rachel. Okay, just kidding. Of course, I really meant as long as it takes. I'm not going anywhere. So, what is the lesson that you have taken away from this experience so far? Said Riley. Oh goody, a pop quiz. Just what I need right now, said Rachel. This is ... said Riley. The worst kiss, said Rachel. Vroom. See, this is easy. You are certain to get a happy face. This is the worst, said Riley. This is the worst it will be, so the worst is already over. Right. Kiss. Vroom. And, said Riley, I like your teaching style, Mr. Riley Jackson Johnson. Kiss, said Rachel. Vroom, Stop harassing the teacher. Kiss. Vroom. Well, at least slow down. And lesson number 2, said Riley. Everything is going to be okay. Kiss, said Rachel. Vroom. Correct. And everything is going to be okay. Kiss. Vroom. And I, said Riley. And you love me. Kiss. Vroom. You know, I think I should get fired more often. Should I go put on those yellow jungle PJ prints now? Kiss. Vroom, says Rachel. Kiss. Vroom. No, let's just skip that part entirely, said Riley. Okay, but the ice cream part starts tomorrow, said Rachel. And the Windex will keep, said Riley. End of chapter 39 of Pass the Damn Salt, Please. She loses her job. Rachel and Riley, Part 13.